Pastor sorry after service caused wave of coronavirus infections in France. Thiebault Geyer wanted to say sorry to God for my selfishness after officials confirmed that around 2,500 of his parishioners have contracted coronavirus. At least 17 of those have died.
Here's a summary of the article.
A pastor whose church service has been blamed for sparking a huge wave of COVID-19 infections in France apologized today as countries across Europe continued to struggle to slow the rising death toll from the disease. Sorry to have taken this crisis lightly. Sorry to have read all the articles which try to alert us. I couldn't listen. I'm sorry to God for my selfishness. In Spain, health bosses were frantically working to add to the number of intensive care units in hospitals which are quickly filling up in the country's hardest-hit regions. The country counted on 5,779 intensive care beds before the crisis and 5,607 were filled as of yesterday. In the capital, Madrid, the first intensive care units were finished today in a huge field hospital that is planned to hold 5,500 patients when completed. Spanish authorities are bringing into the country 1,500 purchased ventilator machines and asking local manufacturers to ramp up production, with some creative solutions employed, such as snorkeling masks repurposed as breathing masks. In Italy's hotspot region of Lombardy, the number of coronavirus patients in intensive care units yesterday dropped for the first time since the beginning of the epidemic.
This post received a score of 98,003, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
There are going to be a lot more of these "oops, sorry I caused mass infections" stories very soon.
Here in Florida they finally issued stay-at-home orders, but then listed religious services as an essential activity. Facepalm.
God damn it, Florida. Then again, our governor in Iowa refuses to issue any official orders because she's scared of the hit to her numbers. Instead, she just suggests that schools should close. Edit, just to clarify, the superintendents did close their schools at her suggestion, but she did not use her authority to officially close them.
For real, you're still in that stage? After all that happened in Europe? Do these guys ever watch the news?
Right? I don't get it either. I'm Canadian and my province shut down the schools when we had 6 cases. Just 6.
Midwest rural US here. I just had a lady in her 50s try to stop me in front of my stairs just to say this whole thing is crazy, ain't it? Trying to make us stay inside with this hoax. I only got out people are dying and kept walking up the stairs. I about wanted to throw my groceries at her head.
It's crazy that people think like this. Do they think the whole world would bankrupt themselves to perpetuate a hoax?
It's insane what people will make themselves believe. I really don't get it. I've got a first-hand account of that at home, my mom. I'm sick and tired of listening to conspiracy theories. It's going to stop being one of those once someone she knows gets sick.
I'm also at home with my mom all day, and she started off very conspiratorial about the whole thing, thanks to certain media. Recently someone from her small office got the virus, and now she yells at me if I open a door without washing my hands. I'm not sure which is more annoying, lol.
Just yell back it's a hoax ad that you can't believe the deep state is making her say otherwise.
Meanwhile in Texas, the governor just declared church essential service. This asshole's going to get people infected and killed for no reason. Added source. That's the guy who said he'd rather die than let the economy suffer. Look at all these good Christians, worshipping money. Nope. That was the lieutenant governor. Our elected officials are mostly shit. Wow, they sound like quite a team. Good luck, Texans, sure seems God won't help you.
Fun fact, Texas also has the highest number of uninsured people in the country. We also have one of the least effective COVID responses.
Abbott keeps praising the response from Texas on this. As of Tuesday, they've tested a total of not confirmed cases, total tested around 44,000 people. We're a state of 29 million. That's 0.14% of our population. Congratulations, Abbott, in a month you've tested just over 0.1% of the state.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.